Mama said there would be days like this when Dave and Rob start to show. There is bound to be some good times had by those who remember what Mama said. Mama said is the name of the game, and what Mama says is what Mama gets from the SFP studios. Mama is right and always right. We hold our flags high as we march to the tune of her music, because Mama said is the name of the game. On Monday nights, sure we know what to do and what to say, because we love our mamas, and that's the fact, Jack. Mama said is the name of the game, and what Mama says is what Mama gets from the SFP studios. Mama is right and always right. We hold our flags high as we march to the tune of her music, because Mama said is the name of the game. Mama said is the name of the game, and what Mama says is what Mama gets from the SFP studios. Mama is right and always right. We hold our flags high as we march to the tune of her music, because Mama said is the name of...
Well, good Monday evening to everybody. Looks like Janet is being attacked by the kitty cat.
Yes.
Not having no for an answer. I had that experience just a little while ago. Miss Elizabeth looks like she's running a little bit late. Looks like she was online. I did send her a link. Gotta find her. It's kind of hard to have the Mama Said show without the mama on here.
That's right.
Oh,
Look, I can't have you up here the whole show.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can see her. We can see her butt.
I've lost my desk because the office is fixing to get painted. So
Yeah. Now what you gonna do? Whatever the cat wants you to do.
yeah, they say you're on the bed. It's time for our time.
Yes. And they'll do it too. They don't mind. Let's see here. Let's see if I send her a message here. We do it like that. Say she's active. She might be having some issues up there in the booms.
Yeah, we're having storms up here.
No. So she's trying to get in. Okay. So how was the trip back up to North Georgia? What'd you think of before we do that, what'd you think of the Camilla Ag Fest?
It was great.
I got some stuff I got to show off a little bit. I was going to show it off this morning. I couldn't find it.
Uh-oh.
You remember that?
Yes, the bee.
We got a bee, and these are the cutest little things.
He is cute.
They are cute. It's a bee. But this, I thought, was extremely neat.
Yes,
This
I
lady
didn't get to
makes-
go over and look at them, but
Yeah. This lady makes these baskets out of long leaf pine needles. And she colors them up and puts different stuff on there. But yeah, these are, I don't know if you can see the stuff on the back there or not. maybe if we get a little closer.
Yeah,
Can you read that?
I can't read it now.
Is there anywhere where we can read that? No.
No, I'm blind, you know.
Hang on a minute. See if I can get to where I can read it. It says, made by Jenny Wren. Jenny Wren. W-R-E-N-N. Jenny Wren. So, you're talking about handmade stuff here. That's always, y'all don't look at me in my glasses. But, anything like that that's handcrafted and stuff, I automatically have an interest in. And this was really, really the thing. I mean, it's a sturdy little basket, too.
Yeah.
We made out of pine needles. That's pretty stinking awesome. So, there was so much neat stuff there and so many cute items.
There was.
I got so much stuff I've got to try, from grits to cane syrup to pepper jelly to honey. Oh, and we're not even got into the barbecue yet.
Pepper jelly was good because I had it on the cheese balls, and I wanted one of those cheese balls so bad to take back with me.
Oh, man.
I did get 2 different kind of jellies and brought home.
Did you get you a Mayhaw?
No, I got mixed muscadine and blackberry from Mama.
Okay. I bet y'all would like that Mayhaw jelly if you had never had it. I'm going to tell you, Mayhaw jelly, good. I don't know, but, that's some good stuff. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? He popping in over yonder on one of the rumbles. I'm trying to get everything. Trying to go through about 6 different sites here. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to make sure it's all right and where it needs to be on this end. Give me just there we go. All right, I think I'm there now. Oh, nope. Almost there. Fixing to be there. Excuse me. There we go. Now I'm there everywhere. Huh.
Where's Dave?
Dave had a phone call.
Oh, because he sent me a link too, and then you sent me one. So
okay. Michael, she only uses a specific pine needle for that. She says long-leafed pine needles is what she uses. Uh-oh. There we go. Wait a minute. Let me get this shit over here right. There we go.
There she is.
How's Miss Elizabeth doing tonight?
I'm good. I'd have been on time, but I had to stop. Had a breakout of animals.
Don't you love it when we've got a breakout of animals going on the show? Where's that kitty cat at? She done been all up in face and everything.
They all laying down now.
That cat was showing her butt. She wants one of them butt jewels.
Oh heavens! Let's don't start on that again.
I still think we need to do that. That we need to bring that trend back.
Oh no!
What?
That was horrible.
I think Chuck would love it.
Usually, you're not in the middle.
Huh?
You're on the end.
He's in the middle for me.
I'm in the middle.
I know. Usually I'm in the middle.
Yeah, but that's man. It's got female, man, female.
Okay.
Or man, female, man, and now we got female, man, female. So now I get to be a rose between 2 thorns. Oh.
Or you're the cactus in the middle.
Oh, well, that might work too, I guess. But you didn't get to see this. You see that little basket?
Yeah.
You know what that's made out of?
Uh-uh.
Pine needles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this lady made these baskets, and she makes them out of longleaf pine needles. It's pretty cool. And
Did you get that at the festival?
yeah, and the bee.
Oh, I like the bee.
Yeah, it's just a simple little, but it's cute as a button, you know. So we got a bee, and honey, and grits, and cane syrup, and pepper jelly, and well,
You can keep the grits.
no. I gotta explain this to you. Did you try them grits?
No, I didn't.
My goodness, they cooked them with their own recipe. Mm. Honey child, I'm gonna tell you, them are the best grits I've ever had. And I've had some grits, and the roux on them was awesome. Oh my god, it'd been perfect with shrimp and grits. Oh my gosh, a little bit. They didn't even have no cheese in them, and it still blew my socks off. Mm.
I don't like the texture of grits.
Do what? Oh, I was informed they did have cheese in it. Maybe that's why I did blow my socks off. It was good. Oh my goodness. And the barbecue. It wasn't no barbecue. It was barbecue. It was good.
That was real good.
Oh, make a sandwich like you wouldn't believe.
Are you back home, Jenna?
Yes, I came home today.
Good.
I had to go to work this morning after 5 weeks of not working.
Oh,
And I didn't sleep worth a crud last night. Ugh.
Oh, I don't think nobody slept very good last night for some reason. It's been hot down here. Oh,
it's hot everywhere.
I know, but it was really hot down here.
It's been stormy here today.
Yeah.
I wish we could get some storms down here. We need some rain. And oh my goodness, you should have heard them complain about the gnats over in Camilla, and I went outside there, and they weren't. I think they're worse here. I go outside my screen door, and they go through this ear and out the other ear, and just a steady funnel right on through.
Horrible.
Oh well, that's your fault because you don't have nothing in between.
No, man. See, that's why I get to be the rose between two thorns.
You said it, not me.
I'm just throwing it out there. Oh,
you said it.
Yeah, okay. She got attacked again. I'll tell you, about one more time across there, you need to give her a butt jewel.
Where's our illustrious other half over there?
He had a phone call. He's taken care of real quick. He's going to be with us here in just a little bit.
Okay.
So, but I couldn't get him to drink no worm tea.
No what?
No worm tea.
I probably wouldn't have drunk it either.
And you see that the worm hookup?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I had to figure out what it was, because when I saw on there about worm tea, I was like, I don't know if I could drink that, whether it was sweet tea or not. I don't know if I could drink that. And I asked Dave, he says, you gonna try that worm tea? He said, probably not. But that's what they call the stuff that comes out of the bottom of the worm beds. And they use it for fertilizer. It's like a super fertilizer for your plants. It's not something you actually drink. It's a fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to feed it and aerate it, and it, like the microbes in it, just explode. They said, we're gonna have them on. It's a long process, and she's gonna explain it all. We're gonna learn about worms. But this is the lady that made the.
Okay.
Oh, you can actually see her phone number on her, I think.
Cool.
She also bought and got herself a bunny rabbit to take home with her.
Yes, she did.
They had bunny rabbits.
We had bunny rabbits on the show Saturday.
I caught some of the show Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah,
I don't think the audio did all that good.
I said I think good morning, gentlemen, on there.
I may admit, we had so much stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the blooming GPS over there is not the greatest. And we had to go.
I don't know what happened to y'all's GPS. It took me straight there.
Mine went. It took us to 4 different places, and then we finally got there. So, well, maybe we should have used your GPS. You're on Patriot Mobile, aren't you?
No.
You're supposed to say yes. Yes, I am.
I'm going to be, but I got to wait. I'm going to be.
If it took you straight there, you're supposed to go, yes. Yes, I am. I'm kidding. By the way, Mama Said Tonight is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Use promo code Cornbread and get your first month on us.
I can't wait till I do it.
And y'all, do you remember last year when we did at Christmas time when we did Southern Santa and we was tracking him?
Yes.
Look here. There was some people up there at the booth. Southern Santa Claus, do you believe? I told him, I said, we definitely got to have you on the show. The people were great. The vendors were great. It wasn't as strong as a turnout as it could have been, but hey, it was great. And I mean, anytime you can have a big group of people like that and everybody just enjoys themselves. The live music was awesome. The Ag Queen, she was there. She's talked. And Jennifer, why don't you had a conversation with her. Why don't you expand on that some?
Yeah, so she was over there talking about her what she's into, and it's about being adopted, and she's adopted and stuff, and about adoptees being bullied. And so when she come down, I told her that I was adopted, and she was like, oh, and she said that her brother was more bullied than she was, and she didn't tell nobody until she was 16. But I told people it's in elementary school because I was just like, okay, whatever, it didn't bother me. And nobody ever said anything, but she said her brother was like, well, your parents didn't want you, and stuff. But so that's bad that people get bullied about being adopted.
It is.
What kind of person does it take? There's Dave says, it's a massive storm right now. Going to wait till it clears some. Don't blame it. What kind of sign is that for our day and age? You're going to bully somebody over being adopted.
Yeah.
That's just silly. We're going to have her on the show. We're going to give her a platform. But my grandparents, basically raised me. And they took me under their wing when others didn't want me, and that was a special thing for me too. So kind of had and her grandparents raised her too. And it was something that, we could kind of, understand what was going on, but I never got bullied over that. I mean, but now it's, oh, your parents didn't want you. What kind of scumbag does that?
Yeah.
I mean,
my dad, his grandparents adopted him and raised him.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know until, I didn't know that until I was probably in my teen years.
Wow.
I always thought his biological mother was my aunt instead of my grandmother.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it was wild.
Everybody, when I was young, everybody thought that I was my mother's baby brother because she looked really young and she was really short and really, tiny. She should have been in a booster seat. But she, I remember one of the maddest times I ever made her, and I remember the day that she disowned me. She did, right in the middle of Penny's. You know how in Penny's in these department stores used to have those round racks and stuff, have clothes hanging all around on the outside of them? I was a youngin', 3-4 years old, and I was going up in every one of them and hiding.
Oh yeah,
popping out, because that was fun,
Yeah.
But I was going through this stage to where if I saw somebody bent over, I had to run over and hit them on the butt. And I've always been just as bashful as I am now, you know.
Sure.
So anyway, I came peeking out of the clothes there, and there was some lady bent over, and I just ran up behind her and just whacked her right on the buttock. And my mama said she turned around like a mad bull, just whoop. And she grabbed me by my hand and she snatched me up. She says, "I'm telling your mama when I get you home." And she marched me right out of bed. This song. Oh, there it is, right there at Fort Oglethorpe. They don't
Yep.
put it up there. Man, that ain't one of them that's blowing up right over the top of you, is it?
It's not here right now. I mean, we're right there in all that, but it's thundering real bad.
My goodness. Well, we do have a topic tonight.
What is our topic?
What is the best prank call you have ever pulled off?
What is the what?
Best prank call that you have ever pulled off.
Mm.
I know Janet's probably pulled some of them old prank calls.
No.
You had never called nobody and said, "Hey, you got Prince Albert in a can? You better let him out."
I've done that. Just go through the phone book and pick random people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah,
You better go catch it.
yeah, done that one too.
Oh. You know, call a bar. "I'm looking for my mama. Is she there? What's her name?" Amanda Hug and Kiss.
No, but listen, my favorite thing to do is to get telemarketers.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
favorite. That's my favorite.
I
One
like
day
doing that
I
too.
was on the phone for 45 minutes. I did.
Oh, my goodness. I bet, see, Janet could do that too. We got a warper. Come on. You can do it. Let's have a competition
Hmm.
and see who can keep a telemarketer on the line the longest.
Hmm.
I think Jeb's Coffins and Condoms was a good one. Jeb's Coffins and Condoms, we got you covered coming and going. What size you need?
Mm.
Click.
Mine was Lizzie's Hoe House. You got the dough, we got the hoe.
In a garden full of weeds. You get out there and hoe all you want to. All around the place. You know, we've been talking about Roy D. Mercer on here quite a bit. Oh, David's done on you.
Well, listen, one time at work, I mean, literally, we were on our break time. It was when our kids were gone to, no, it wasn't. It was before school even started. It was during pre-planning. And one of my best friends down there, she was horrible about getting telemarketers calls. I said, "Listen," I said, "the next time one calls, let me answer it." I said, "Please just let me answer it." She said, "Okay." So one called. I got my little old lady voice on. I said, "Hello." And he answered, and it was, of course, somebody wanting um,
Car
the
warranty.
iTunes cards, because you
Okay.
owed a fine.
Yeah.
I said, and I was like, well, what does this fine consist of? I said, I'm old. I don't have a lot of money. can we get the fine down a little bit? And so he's willing to work with me, of course, And he brought the fine. He even brought the fine down because I told him I couldn't afford that. This was how stupid this guy was. And I told him, I said, well, I gotta get in my car and go down to the Walgreens. And so he stayed on the phone with me while I got in the car and went down to the Walgreens. And I bought the gift cards, the iTunes cards.
Yeah.
And seriously, this was like taking 45 minutes. I was still sitting in the classroom with everybody else while we were working on stuff. And I cut out stuff. I was writing stuff down, we were doing all kinds of stuff in that classroom. And everybody was just laughing their tail off. And I said, and I told him, I said, so I got to scratch off these numbers off the back. He's like, yes. He said, can you go a little faster? I said, listen, I'm old. You got to slow down a little bit. I don't rush around like all y'all do. I am so old. It takes me a minute. I said, my gosh. And I said, okay, I'm opening the package. Let me get me a coin. And I pretended I was scratching these numbers off and everything. And I said, so I need to read these numbers off to you. He said, and I pretended to read off this long list of numbers and letters. And he said, that didn't work. I said, well, no, you idiot, because they ain't real. I said, do you think it's nice to fool old people? I said, my gosh, you waste everybody's time. I thought I'd waste 45 minutes of yours. And he called me an ugly name and hung up.
Yeah, I see there's nothing wrong with that. I think if they're going to waste your time over and over and over, it's only fair that we waste their time back a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Y'all in for it now.
What's up?
What in the world? Yeah, I guess
Y'all,
roll with that.
y'all up here talking all kinds of dirty. What do y'all mean talking like that?
Dirty. I'm talking dirty.
I've
She's
been
talking about gardening. Where's your mind at?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Some gardening going on.
Oh,
Sound
yeah.
like something out of Smokey the Bandit.
Well, there was some weeds around there that needed to be hoed too.
Yeah.
In Smokey and the Bandit, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
What's happening?
What
I'm trying
happened?
to. Oh no, it doesn't
You're the
look right.
superstar.
Now we're
Oh,
good.
oh, wait. No, we got.
Dude.
I'm trying. No.
You rearranging everybody.
I'm gonna fix it. There's the superstar. She's got the kitty cat out there. We got oh, that cat is very happy to be out there too. Look at her. She got her eyes closed. There. Look at that cat, happy kitty cat. Superstar. Superstar. What? Come back.
That was the baby.
Ah. There. Now, how's this arranged? Does this suit everybody?
I'm fine with it.
We had the boys on one side and the girls on the other. I just felt awkward.
Where's our regular crew at? I hadn't saw any comments from anybody.
Well, we're live. Here's Michael over here. He's on the, he said, Lucky's Pool Hall, cue ball speaking. Bob's
That's a good.
Mortuary, you stab them, we slab them. Oh, said that lady needs to come get his pine needles. Unless you got the long ones, I don't think she's going to come get them though. So,
He said his was long.
all right. Well, we might be able to do it. No, I see it. Mine is long. Okay. So, Dave, what's the best phone prank you've ever pulled?
Me and my best friend pranked his grandfather out, who was rather drunk. We this is old phones. We taped the we taped the thing down where it would keep ringing, the phone.
Yeah.
And we kept calling him, and he would pick up the phone and say hello, 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 and the phone kept ringing. At the end of that, he got mad. He cussed. We were on the front porch listening to all of it. We called from the trailer, and then just sat on the front porch listening to him. This went on for like 30 minutes. And he said, well, the last time he said, well, then don't talk, you SO, and threw the phone, and it actually tore it up. So then my friend had to explain to his grandmother some kind of story about why the phone was tore up. That one, we about had a heart attack laughing so hard. We were probably 15 years old or something. He was a character.
Well,
you only did those things when the grandma wasn't around, because she would have killed us.
Yeah. I hate to admit this, but back in the day, I was a grown man. I got out of the service and was working at a carpet mill, driving a pole hoister in a warehouse. And we were working on third shift, and there was a whole bunch of young men on there, and we were all pretty rowdy anyway. But it seemed like every time we turned around, they were coming over the intercom. So-and-so call the office. So-and-so call the desk. So-and-so call here. So-and-so call there. And they had phones all throughout the warehouse where you could do this on, but they were all connected. So we would go by somewhere, and we would dial the number for the page system and just leave the phone off the hook. So the intercom would be on. They couldn't page anybody. All they got was a busy signal. Then someone had to go out and find out where the phone was off the hook. Well, I'm not saying I did it every time. I didn't. Everybody kind of took turns with it, Well, then they got smart. They went by and they took all the handsets off the phone. Okay. So then we would go by and just push the little thing there and hang it up and let it off and dial the number and drive off, which automatically put it through to went ahead and dialed the number, connected to the overhead. Now they couldn't even look for where the phone was off the hook. They had to go hook up all the handsets and hang them up and try to. Yeah.
That was mean.
Huh?
So that was mean.
It was mean. It was mean. And, but that was, watching them supervisors float around out there trying to find out where the phone was.
That was funny.
That was kind of fun. Oh, grumpy butts.
It's what they deserve for doing that.
Yeah, because they were all grumpy. They could have been happy like we were.
That's right.
What? We were very happy doing our job.
We were something.
Oh, this is before I ever started working out there where you are. This is way over another place, which is the same place you work for now, I think. So it's kind of weird. We did catch a guy sleeping one time. He was an older guy, and he had one of them pole hoisters, and he had one of the big ones. And he was getting a roll off the top of the bins there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had fallen asleep. He pulled up in there. It was just, And we had these big bins that we used to load small rolls of carpet up in. And sometimes the wheels would come off of them things. They were big steel wheels. And now they're about that big around. I mean, they were big. And they had angle iron set up on these aisles to where you could only pull your hoister in so close to the
Yeah.
bin, so you didn't knock them down and stuff. And I was going around doing my job, and I saw him asleep, and a buddy of mine pulled up and saw him asleep. We were like, should we wake him up? Yeah, I guess we ought to wake him up. We don't want him to get fired. I looked over and I saw one of those big steel wheels. And I got it, and I just rolled it down toward his hoister. And it did not go fast, but you could hear it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it hit the angle iron on this side, and it careened back across the other way. It hit the angle iron and come back. Whoa, whoa. And when it finally hit his hoister, I thought it had exploded. I mean, it just went kablam. Oh my gosh, he about stroked out. But it did wake him up so he wouldn't get in trouble. It was a service. It was an act of kindness. I was being nice.
Yeah.
And to be perfectly honest, I didn't know it was going to make that much racket.
Sure.
I didn't. Kind of felt a little bit bad.
Hey, Dave, I sent you something in Messenger about something down in Chatsworth in August.
I saw it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So George Ashlam, you know, he does carpentry.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be doing a piece for us to not auction off, but for us to do a raffle on.
Okay.
A
Cool.
piece on.
Hey,
Awesome.
that is awesome. Absolutely.
No, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah.
Did you get your duct fixed?
No,
Or figure out something on the duct?
still working on it.
Okay. You got to tell me about this duck. I was not here for this. And I am very confused about this duck. Is this duck male or female?
I don't know. Supposedly, you know, you can tell by the quack that it does.
I'm not even going to say nothing on that.
I'm not looking at his duck quack.
Not, oh dear heavens. I'm not going there with you. You heathen. Anyway, I don't know if it's a male or female. But it
I just want to know one thing. If you know it by the quack, how do you tell the female? That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
Does it roll? Wait a minute. Say I don't know again.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you tell, Dave. You can tell them by the way they roll their eyes when they say I don't, when they quack. They go, quack. And you, on the air, while we were down there was another lady that came around. Her accent was almost as good as yours, almost. And I told her, I said, you got to do me a favor. She said, I sound way too country to be on there. No, you don't. I said, say hell. She said, hail. I said, yep, you on there. If you can make hail into 2 words, you got it.
That poor woman. Bless her.
No, we're going to get her on. We're going to let y'all, we're going to have dueling hails. Hi, y'all.
Robert.
What? What? It'll be
Now,
amazing.
let me tell you what my sister said.
Yeah.
She thinks her accent's more than mine.
Okay.
And I told her I don't know where she gets it at, because it's not. I don't get it.
Now, is your sister's older than you, of course, because you're the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
So how much older than you is your sister?
10 years.
She's had 10 more years of practice. That's where she gets it.
Well, she's not.
I've always thought the best Southern accent was the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Absolutely gold.
Hmm.
Closely followed by LaGrange, Georgia. Amazing.
Michael says male ducks are bigger in size and have a lower quack than the female.
There you go.
Oh my Lord. I know, Chuck. I know, Bubba. Whew, we talking quacks. Any time for you to go to the vet. Why do they call doctors quacks? When obviously that's the sound a duck makes. What's the doctor got to do with a duck?
Right, because they're crazy.
Oh. Well, Janet, do you know how a duck goes?
No,
You don't know how a duck goes?
no.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
What about you, Dave? Do you know how a duck goes?
I don't know, but my neighbor always called his wife Duck because he said she waddled like a duck. So that was his nickname for her. And if I heard once, I heard it 1,000 times. Duck, get me a beer. That's why it was his most famous saying.
Oh, Michael says they go Aflac. I'm gonna teach y'all something tonight. This is how a duck goes.
Sure, you hadn't been drinking tonight.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Hadn't taken no gummies. Hadn't.
No, I'm behaved. I'm just smooth.
See, he ate them grits. Now he's all messed up.
That's right. I know, Janet. I know you ain't laughing at me. Say hell.
Hell,
See, that had a Rome twang to it. One of
Hell
Rome
no.
twangs. Huh?
a hell no.
There you go. There, see that she made hell now into 3 words. Okay. All right, that sounds like she for Rome for sure. And how can you say the Shenandoah Valley accent? I know it's pretty. I've heard it. But it ain't better than them Georgia girl accent when they get going. When a Georgia girl gets going, and she gets fired up a little bit, that accent gets going. Oh, it's a thing of beauty as long as it ain't drinking.
I'm gonna anger some people
Okay.
because we're talking 2 different styles of accent.
Mhm.
The Shenandoah Valley female, true Shenandoah Valley. I mean, I'm not talking about transplants. I mean, people that grew up there. I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Yes, you are.
I know I am. I'm venturing out here, and let me say it this way. It doesn't have any redneck in it. It's just a very beautiful, flowing accent. There's no the Southern Georgia's is more aggressive. It's like an aggressive accent. You know, it just reaches out and grabs you. The Shenandoah Valleys is just flows. It just rolls off the tongue. It's different. These girls down here, they'll just tell you what for with that accent, that Georgia country gal accent. It's
Said y'all
different.
had
That man the other night made me mad. I was telling him what for.
which one?
The idiot
Oh.
that was on Discord.
We got a baby deer.
Y'all got a baby deer?
We got two
Ah.
baby deers, Mama says.
Take your phone with you. We gotta go see.
All right, hold on. I have to go in the living room.
2 baby deer.
Oh, we got the phones out there.
They already. Oh, they went back in the woods.
Oh, we're not gonna get to see them then.
Yeah, they'll come back.
We'll get them another time. Oh well.
Oh, they was born a little late.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I've been lucky. I had 3. I had a male and 2 females. So
Yeah. How did you tell them apart?
because
Did
my
you listen
buck's
to them?
got horns
Oh,
or whatever you call them.
I was gonna ask if you listened to their quacks.
Oh, Rob.
We're an educational show. I've never heard that before. I would love a demonstration. I've never heard that you tell by their quacks.
You can.
Michael
Is
says he
the
tell me-
male more of a guttural quack?
No.
Michael said it was a lower quack. So I guess he drops his head down under the female's head to quack.
No.
It's a lower quack. It's got to be under her head.
No, you ding dong.
It's the first time I've ever heard ding dong made into 4 words. Dang dong.
Well, that would make the best prank call right there. Talking like a duck.
I can't talk like a duck. I can't talk like a duck. It had to be one of y'all, but you're right. That would be amazing.
It's a lower register.
Oh, it's a tonal thing. The tone.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
his vocal cords have dropped
Yeah.
more than a female's. I'm just curious.
Dear Jesus.
Could it be because his male parts are actually pulling on his vocal cords?
Oh, dear heavens.
I don't know.
No, that would make it higher pitched. So it must be the female duck has the big breast, so it's pulling on the vocal. They're pulling on the vocal cords, so her voice is higher. Now I just had a horrible image of a duck in a bikini top.
I'm not going to ask why.
Well, because you know,
Now that would be an interesting conversation to have a prank call. Is call the vet up and ask him about these questions you have about your ducks.
I did.
Doctor.
I did have a bunch of friends over at the house one night. I can't tell it. No, I'll have to. No, it was so bad. I can't tell it. But it did involve calling one of them old sex shops.
Oh, Dave, with him saying that, did you see the sign going down the highway?
Well, what do you mean? Why you need to put me in this conversation? Just because Robert goes there, I ain't getting pulled out of here. What kind of segue was that?
Because we went down the same highway. I know we
Oh,
did.
I don't know about that.
But it
No.
said the largest central adult store.
I can promise you, I didn't see that.
I saw it about 3 times going down the interstate when I got to Albany.
I must not have been paying attention because I sure didn't see it. You was on
What,
different
was
roads.
it close to Macon?
Well, I was left Macon, going to Albany.
See, she
So
went the
it-
back way. I wasn't going the back way.
No, I
Okay.
went the interstate going to Albany.
Okay, so you went down to Cordell, this past Cordell, got on 300 and cut over to Albany.
Yeah.
Okay, so you came right down through. I know where that place is.
Well, I don't know where it was at. I just saw the sign, big
It
old
was
building.
it was south of Macon. It used to be known as the Cafe Erotica, and I had lunch there a couple of times.
Of course you did.
Yeah, well, this was a long time ago. I mean,
You,
this far
probably
every
worked-
moved to Chattanooga.
you
What?
probably worked there.
You can only in your dreams, big boy. My milkshake brought all the girls to the yard.
Oh dear heavens. We are not
Somebody,
going
if
to.
somebody was to walk in a store like that and you're the dude behind the counter dancing like that, there's a whole lot of things they're gonna be thinking.
Hmm.
A
How did I
whole lot.
get that job?
No.
How did I get that job?
No, I think they might say, am I in the right place?
If you want to see a bunch of sexy, you right here. Yep, you come on, let her rip. No, that was a long time ago. I was a way different person back then. Hey, Chuckers. Chuckers says he didn't want to hear no more about that. Tell me.
Rob, Chuckers needs one of these. Chuckers, tell Daddy to get you one of these. Let's see. If I can get it in here. You don't see it? No, there it is. You need a catwalk.
No. Chuck's
Yeah.
way too much of a clutch for that.
Chuck is so fat he'd break it.
He not fat. My Chuckers ain't fat. That's his leg, not a belly roll.
Chuck
Mine's
is
pretty
fat.
sturdy.
He's not fat. Don't you listen to her, Chuck?
How much does Chuck weigh?
I haven't weighed him lately. I could go check real quick. Hey, Chuckers, you not fat, Bubba. No, you not. Don't you listen to her. He not fat. It's just because of the way he's sitting. He's not that fat. He just looks fat while he's sitting there. See, look here. Oh my, see? Him not fat. Show him, Chuck. Show him your profile. That's right. See? Him not
He
fat.
makes he's twice the size of Panga.
Well, Pangas is tiny. Oh, listen to her, Chuck. You
He's
not
a
fat.
handsome feller.
That's right. You a handsome one-eyed snot-headed fella. You be all
He
right.
might be handsome, but you feeding him too much.
I've actually cut back on his feed. Don't you listen to her, Chuck. You're not fat.
This one's 14.5 pounds right there.
Yeah, that's about what Chuck weighs.
Huh?
That's probably about what Chuck weighs, 14.5 pounds.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Chuck,
I think he weighs
you
more.
know, Chuck, you made a liar out of me trying to pick up for you.
Go
Have
away.
you cut back on your food?
Yeah.
Because that cat don't look like it's had no food cut back.
It don't.
Yeah.
I bet he weighs every bit of 17, anywhere from 17 to 20 pounds.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Then my orange one like that. Now he's 11.5 pounds, but he is like muscle. He's a heavy fella.
Chuck don't do nothing but eat and sleep.
Mine run around like crazy and then play on their little playground in my room.
Hey,
Chuck,
well, it's an emotional eating because Rob won't let him in the bedroom at night.
That's right.
The cat has emotional problems.
he does. Him and
But I got
Topanga.
4 on my bed right now. The baby went in there with my mama. So
Poor cat's gonna have to be in therapy for a long time. Yeah, my name is Chuck. I've been emotionally abused.
By my
My-
owner, Robert.
My owner, he shuts the door on me at night.
And I just
I
have to
can't.
stick my paws under the door begging.
That's kind of sad. I can see Paul's begging. Rob, come up at the door,
Please let me in, please.
clapping the little paws, scratching the floor.
You're gonna get yourself in here, aren't you?
Please. Let me come sleep in the bed with you, please.
I promise I won't be in the bed. I'm
I'll
a
stay
good
down
cat.
at the end. I'll stay at the end, I promise.
I see you. I see you.
I'm a good cat.
I won't sleep on your head.
I won't pass gas.
I won't make biscuits during the night.
Okay, we're back.
And
I'm not telling you.
That means he was wrong.
You hear this kitty cat purring?
you gotta tell us, how much does he weigh?
21 pounds. But he's huge. Tell me just big bone, Chuck.
Yeah, you've
Well,
really
because-
cut back on food.
Huh?
You've really cut back on his food.
I have.
I was only off by 1 pound.
How much you say he weighed? 20?
I said anywhere from 17 to 20.
But he's huge. Look at the size.
Wait, that was huge.
Look at the size of this kitty cat. Look at the size of it. I know, kind of.
It's gonna scratch you.
No, he'll not. He just wants his butt scratched now. There he's going away. I think maybe if I get one of them butt jewels for him, he'll lose weight.
No. He would run away.
Can't run away. I keep the door shut.
You know, we
What are y'all gonna have matching jewelry?
Only if you come down. Oh,
we said he's gonna have to be in therapy.
who?
Yeah.
Chuck. Why is he going to need to be in therapy?
Because you won't let him in the bedroom.
No. He just got to go through there. That's good enough.
We said, hello, my name is Chuck.
I'm emotionally damaged.
Because my owner, Robert, won't let me in the bedroom at night.
That's why I eat so much. I'm emotionally damaged.
I have to put my paw
Dang right.
under the door.
He
Bet.
does.
And see, he laughed about Chuck running towards that door and hitting it one night.
I know.
See, we know that the cat is so
That
happy.
was because he slid. He slid into the door. He didn't run into it. No, he slid into it.
The little laser light.
I don't remember if it was laser light or his bite bites that I threw down there. For him.
No, it was the laser light.
Yeah.
I remember.
I see, Robert. Look how calm her cat is. Calm. Chuck's always ready to bite your throat out.
He is
Look at
not.
Totally different attitude.
He is not ready to bite nobody's throat out. Are you,
Yes,
Chuck?
he is.
Huh?
He's always trying to get attention. How many times we've been on air, that cat has running around underneath your feet, knocking stuff over. You're slapping out the hat. The cat's looking for attention.
It's off my speakers off the back too. Not. I might have to go get my speakers. It sounds like you're talking to me from the floor. But that's just odd. Y'all, it ain't nothing wrong with my kitty cat.
Okay.
He's perfect just the way he is.
Okay.
Don't be fat shaming my cat. Poor little chuckers. Poor, helpless, starving little one-eyed kitty cat. Him just wants some food and some pettings. That's all he wants.
All right, we're going to take a break. Go fill your coffee cup, Rob, and pet your cat or whatever you need to do. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to walk through some commercials here. We have a new affiliate we're going to cover tonight. So we'll be right back. But you're going to hear me because I'm going to talk through some of these.
I'm going to pick my speakers
First
up.
of all, we've got Mammoth Nation. Mammoth Nation, you see the QR code. Again, you become if you go use that QR code, you become a monthly supporter or a lifetime member. They run those deals once a year. You can become a lifetime member. The Southern Fried will receive money out of that, a portion, a percentage, and you're helping great American companies continue to stay in operation by buying American. These companies are America first. They love God. They're conservative. Mammoth Nation also puts out some great news. They're really cutting edge. They're like Patriot Mobile a lot in that way. We'll talk about them in a minute. W Energy Drinks, our first affiliate we ever came on board with. They run specials all the time. I got all kinds of W stuff here in the studio, shakers, and I need to order. My tub's about empty. I need to order some more in. Right now they have a special going. They've got a new flavor, and if you'll buy a tub, they throw a tub in, so you're getting two for the price of one. So a BOGO, basically. And use that promo code Southern Fried. You'll probably get another discount on top of that. W's great. No crashes, no shakes, no sugar added. Great flavors. I never was much on energy drinks. I've tried a few. I didn't really care for them. I love the flavor of these. It's just and everybody I've let try it has enjoyed it. Podbean, we use Podbean for a lot of our MP3. We go there live or we send our recordings up after we switch the video over to MP3. And then Podbean feeds other sites for us, 10 to 12 sites. I forgot how many. And that keeps us from having to do it. They take care of it for us. You can copy that address out the top. If you want to do it, give it a try. You're going to get that first month free. I'll save you $14. Kind of see how you like it. You know, you might find out you want a podcast some. Then, of course, Patriot Mobile. What a great company. We're excited. I am a member of. I have phone with them. I'm soon to be switching more phones on. In fact, this week, we'll be switching more phones over to Patriot Mobile. This company tells it like it is. They stand on the First and Second Amendment. They're pro-America. They love God. I've told you about the business meeting we had. Jesus was definitely brought up in that meeting, and we talked about Christian books and just very different. The customer service is local, meaning it's USA. They don't farm that out around the world. You can understand them. What a great thing. They're patient. They will walk you through, so which is sometimes kind of tricky switching phones over, especially if you're trying to get out from underneath another company. They don't make that easy sometimes. Patriots there to help. Promo code cornbread. Great folks. And of course, our coffees. We're so excited. I've got the house blend in the studio right now. We're going to put all these great logos up on cups in our merch store, the Threadless store. I want to say thanks to all those who have been buying merchandise in there. The racing shirts have been racing off the rack. They're running specials right now, $12 tees. They're awesome, but there's all kind of products you can get. Miss Jenneth was modeling some. Robert has been. I've got hats. I'm soon to order a shirt. But the coffee, love this. Was one of my prerequisites for doing a podcast. I said we got to have coffee. We finally got there. The shipping is included if you're in the continental United States. follow the QR code, you'll go there. And for your first order, there's a 5% discount on your first order. You can go there and look around, just sign up. We can see that you're in there. And also the system will email you out invites and stuff and specials and things like that. They've got all kind of flavors. I think we've got 22 in there. But if you go up and count everything that we have, there's different things and different types. Like they've got the single-use cups. It gets up to about 40 blends. Great to work with. I love our logo. They said it's very professional. And so the Southern Fried Podcast coffees, I'm so excited about this. It's amazing. And brand new to us is PayWorld. PayWorld is a way for companies. This is for companies. Use that QR code. And you need help with, you could be, it doesn't matter. It can be a small company, big company. It doesn't matter. They help you with your subscriptions, your recurring payments. They link up well with Shopify, which we have. And we may eventually switch over to PayWorld because we're just getting started. We've been with someone else, but we're trying to figure out what works best for us. And we are a business, so we could actually do that, but they offer so many different types. You do that, it's affordable. I've seen the price. The Southern Fried will get a portion of that as you pay that. And we could actually do it and pay ourselves back, I guess, if we get big enough that we need it. But PayWorld approached us and was looking for affiliate partners. And so we just signed up on that. Literally the day I was leaving for South Georgia, I was finishing up the paperwork and got the promo code Cornbread again. Love it. Don't worry about that other QR code up there. It works just fine. And you can scan that out. That's our Buy a Coffee. That's another way you can support us. Buy a coffee, become a monthly supporter that way, or a one-time gift. And again, like I said, the threadless store, which is great. Well, also in the Shopify, we'll probably have a Printify. We have one logo loaded up right now. There'll be more. These are just all kinds of ways you can help the Southern Fried and help them reinvest in what we're doing. And you know, Rob, it's incredibly gratifying and satisfying to know that in just a slightly over a year how far we've came, and we're not done yet. There's more coming. Oh. We may even have another affiliate. We don't know yet. There's a possibility, and we got big news. I was working this afternoon on that and getting close. I've got one thing left to do, and then waiting on this company to send some information our way. And then once we know we got it, we're kind of ready to roll. We'll announce it. So big news for the Southern Fried. And we're not the fastest growing podcast. We never tried to be the fastest, but we are growing every day. And I can say this, there's no flies on us. We keep busy, we keep moving, and we're trying to create better and more interesting programming for you all the time. Ran into some great people down in Camilla. They loved what we was doing. Appreciate us being there. And many said, and I hope they're listening in, many of them said they were going to give us a listen. God bless you if you are. We appreciate you. And then lastly, we'll say, send us your email. We gathered up quite a few emails down there. I wish we'd have had doubled that, but we did get quite a few, and it's growing. And that's the way we can contact you and send you the Breadhead newsletter from the Southern Fried, and keep you up to date on what's going on. If you haven't done that, do it. The big news we got coming is going to be released through that first. Be released through the Breadhead newsletter. So we'll send out an edition, have it in there, along with a couple other things. We're on the verge of doing some contests, all kinds of stuff, and it's exciting. So, all right, did you get your cup filled there, Rob?
Yes, I consoled Chuck. I got him consoled now. He's feeling better.
Like we're supposed to believe that on your word? The guy who's the abuser? The abuser says that? I mean, yeah, we're supposed to believe the abuser.
Hey, my cat loves me.
I want to hear that from Chuck.
I know.
He's laying down right now, and I ain't disturbing him. Y'all know he loves me.
Poor thing.
I know. Well, look, in my defense, okay, when I found Chuck, he was just skin and bones. The poor little guy was literally starving. He was a little guy back then. you know, and I had to feed him up some, you know, but getting him when he was young and starving like that, that made a pretty sharp impression on him. So Topanga's is about the right size, you know. She don't weigh much, but Chuck, if there's food there, he's gonna eat it. He knows what it's like to be without. Poor little guy.
I could just see Rob moving towards the refrigerator, 2 o'clock in the morning. Piece
Oh,
of
he's right
pie.
under my feet too.
He'd be up there looking for him something to eat too.
Yeah, I'll be up there. I'll go to raid the fridge 2 o'clock in the morning. Chuck is definitely under my feet. If I sit down to eat supper, he's got his legs up on my. He's sitting up there. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. You know, don't forget me. He worries about that. You know, he worries that somebody's gonna forget him and he'd be hungry. But while we're talking about pets, I have another little like mini topic I'd like to cover tonight, because you know you only get one shot at naming a pet the right way and giving them the right name. So, what is some of the best Southern names you have heard for pets, or the best name that you have given a pet?
I had one named Sparkplug. Daddy
That's because
named
of
her
his
that.
tail, huh?
Daddy named her that because she was bobtail.
Spark plug. See, that's a good Southern name. You had one shot at it. If you'd have named it something else, it wouldn't have worked. You wouldn't have been able to do it. Miss Elizabeth?
We had one named Missy.
Missy?
Mm-hmm.
Is that named after somebody or
No.
just Missy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dave?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I had a dog named Damn It once.
Of course you did.
Hey, it was perfect. Come here, damn it. Damn it, quit that. Damn it, you know, quit chasing the cats.
Poor
You know.
dog.
What? He knew his name. What you mean, poor dog? Michael said, I had a cat named Jason because he looked like he had a mask on like Friday the 13th. You know, but like I said, you get one shot. If I had known when I found Chuck, because I named him Chuck Norris, but if I had known he was going to just be one-eyed, then I'd have named him Jack Sparrow or something, or Blackbeard, or, you know, something cooler, you know, parody sounding name. I do think I still need to get him a googly eye, though.
You do.
How do you put that on?
You can get some that's sticky on the back.
Wouldn't that irritate his skin, though? Could I use super glue?
No. Now see,
I can see me taking him to the vet. Hey, Doc, you got to help me get this eye off of him.
come out after that. No. Was not Christian like. I had to bite my tongue.
You know good well I wouldn't put no super glue on that kitty cat. Oh, it was just a thumb. Didn't say it was a good one. But we do live in the South. Could I use duct tape? No.
No.
Wouldn't that be for the duck?
That's how we fix your duct tape. Get some popsicle sticks, duct tape it on there, uncross them legs right up. Huh?
I don't think that's going to work either for the duck. Other people had good ideas they gave me the other night.
Yeah, what's some of the ideas we've got for fixing that duck?
PVC pipe with it lined inside.
Lined inside.
How
Mhm.
would you
Something
get that on
between
there?
it that would keep
With
it from
something
crossing,
between, but
but move. Still like to move.
yeah.
Okay.
But what it is, it's a niacin deficiency. But the food has niacin in it. Usually they don't make it to adulthood. The ducks don't. So the duck is very lucky to have made it to become an adult.
Okay. So it's obvious that the duck's going to have a home from now on because, it did make it to adulthood.
Yeah.
Is it just something where he's not processing the niacin? Maybe?
I don't know. And Sarah and Trent think that it could be also genetic, maybe, that it got from its parents.
Okay.
That could be a possibility.
Do the legs move out or are they just like stuck there?
I mean, no. I mean, like when it's in the water, it swims just fine. It can swim and everything. It's just when it's on land, it has issues.
I've never seen that before. That's a new one on me.
Yeah.
So, they're going to take care of that duck anyway because now it's special. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that this Wednesday? No, it's next Wednesday.
That's Steve's promo. He's putting on his table,
Oh,
advertising for the show at his, which I think is tomorrow evening or Wednesday evening. One of those. He put that together, sent that. I thought it turned out real nice.
Michael said I should have called Chuck Lucky because he's still got one eye. And see, that would have worked. That would have been okay. But I didn't know he's only going to have one eye. He still had two. One was useless, but, oh, poor old guy. Oh.
Sometimes you just don't know.
No. And that'd be all right. So what would be like the perfect name for a goat? If you had a pet goat, what would be the perfect name?
Mine was named Nanny.
Nanny?
Nanny. Mm-hmm.
Girl goat?
Yeah.
What'd you name the boy goats? Or did you have any?
I think both of them were girls. The first one was a black and white one, and the dog broke its leg, so I had to put it to sleep. It's so funny.
Hey.
You could have used some duct tape on it and fixed it.
Rob, you're rubbing off on me. Stop. That was my.
You don't want to show up there as an old goat. Might not make it out.
Oh, yeah.
The second one was a white one. And she had little horns, and I'd butt her, and she'd come in the house and help Daddy work on the vehicle. She was a mess. She ate everything, so she had to go to the goat farm with a bunch of other goats. So she would eat Daddy's garden.
Did you say you would butt heads with the goat with the horns?
Yes.
because I walked around without shoes on.
They were just little.
You come here and give Nana kisses.
Who got hurt worse?
I'd hold on to them and just
Be real.
Oh,
you
I
make me
love you.
cry. Lord.
how did I make you cry? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry.
No, I'm just laughing so hard. And it wasn't even funny.
I thought she
Yeah,
said
it's kind of,
butthead there. What I thought she said at first, butthead.
yeah. So that's what she said. She butt heads with the goat. So whose head to whose butt? That's the only way I can figure out that neither one of y'all got concussed.
Gosh.
So Nanny, Miss Elizabeth,
For goats,
yeah.
let me ask Trent, what's all the goats' names?
There is
Penny, Annabelle, Beatrice,
and Darna, Luna, and Sapphira,
Darna, Luna, Sapphira,
and
Reba and Dolly,
Bumpus, Patrick, Jeffrey.
Bumpus, Patrick, and Jeffrey.
Oh, here you go, huh? I did notice that one of them is named Annabelle.
Yeah.
Isn't there a movie about a doll that's like demon possessed named Annabelle?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there is. That where the goat got its name from?
Probably not.
The
The goat had the name when they bought her.
Okay.
could be, could not be.
Could be, could not be. Okay, got you. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Just glad you don't have one named Dave or Rob.
They
That
have
is
a goat
important,
named
Trent.
Wilbur.
Huh?
Don't you, Trent?
What?
A goat named Wilbur? No?
No, we have Bumpus, Patrick, and Jeffrey.
No, a pig. Do you have a pig named Wilbur? Oh. I thought they had a pig named Wilbur, but they don't.
Okay. Well, I still wouldn't be Dave or Rob. We're good. Don't give him no ideas.
Maybe I will.
It's very important for your pets to have like a one syllable strong name like Dave. You know, not Robert. That's 2 syllables, so it'd be Dave.
Oh, well, Rob. We could always just do Rob.
Mm. That's not working. We're going to have to change tactics here. Well, let's remove that one, Dave, please.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I just saw that.
Already banned.
All right. Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to pop that up.
I can't remove that comment on there, but it's gone from Rumble.
Okay.
I would just
Okay.
ignore it.
Yeah, we'll just ignore it. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you saw it or yeah.
People like that just need to be beat with a rod.
I think neuter would be a good solution too.
Yeah.
You know, that
Do both.
yeah. Anyway, we've got I didn't mean to even bring that one up on the thing. I was trying to figure out how to get it off there. That's all right. Sorry, Dave.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You just don't pull them up.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was looking for my dots over there, and I didn't have them, and I clicked, and sorry. Um, you try to do something, and you try to keep it as family friendly. And we joke cut up on here a lot, especially on the nighttime shows. And then you have somebody come in like that. All right, so it kind of messes with my head a little bit. Now I want to get back on topic to have some fun. Because we were having fun.
With the nanny goats.
That was just bad. Really bad. That sounded bad.
God. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I think a good name for a pig, if you have a pet pig, would be Ham Hock.
Hmm.
What? No?
I guess it'll be okay.
Ham Hock? Pork chop? I wouldn't name it pork chop. That's too much. Ham Hock. That might be. You wouldn't want to name it Chitlins.
Come on. Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's coming back. It's coming back.
After she knocks everything off.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have made her crawl over everything. She'd just bent over, picked her up. Poor little thing.
Oh no, that's the calico. She don't like being picked up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Well, I don't know about up there so much, but I know down here today, it was so freaking humid. Oh.
I don't think it was as humid as being, but it was still hot.
Yeah.
And then we had the storm, and then it was okay, and then we had another storm. So.
Well, it was 99 down here today. Was the high. I don't know what the feel like was on that, but I'm quite sure it was a bit higher than 99. Because right now it's 89 degrees outside here with a feel like of 97. And here it is 9:30 at night. It's just been like a blast furnace. But we are supposed to get some rain tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, we got a ton of rain earlier.
Oh,
The bottom dropped out.
Uh-huh.
well, it needs to drop out here. It looks like we've got a good shot at it over the next 3 days, from 78 to 88 to 80%. Raining, humid, and thunderstorms. The irrigation is, we rode around a little bit this afternoon. You wouldn't believe the amount of irrigation that's running down here right now. It is absolutely horrible. And the last thing farmers need to do is spend money on electricity running these irrigation systems. But they're running everywhere. There's just no way around it. It is so hot and humid. It's just sucking the moisture right out of everything. So on top of all the other issues farmers have in this day and age, they have to contend with this too. My heart goes out to them. And I know we like to joke, laugh, and cut up on here a lot. Miss Elizabeth makes it back. If y'all don't mind, let's hit a prayer out there for our farmers, for our country, for our towns and cities and all that around. Because the ones we've got that are sick on the show, the ones that are having issues, we need to get out, pray for them even for certain people who like to come on here and just be butts, we need to pray for them too. I was fixing to look something up and I don't remember what it was. What was I fixing to look up, Jace? Oh, I hate it when I do that. It's not going to come back to me either. Oh,
Did y'all see where Jamal Malcolm drowned?
who?
Jamal
Yeah.
Malcolm, the one that played Theo on the Cosby Show.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he drowned today or yesterday, and
Oh, wow.
on vacation with his family.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Hmm.
The
That's
current
sad.
took him out, and they couldn't get him back in.
Hmm. Hey, did y'all see? This is another thing. It's kind of in the news, and it's not necessarily on a mama said thing. All right. Hunter Biden went off on all this big tirade here recently about the immigrants and stuff, and he's saying stuff like this. How do you think your hotel room gets clean? How do you think you got food on your effing table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your effing garden and all this stuff here? Now, here's my question. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. What he's saying is, and what a lot of the Democrats push on this is, well, let's let them come in and do the menial jobs and not pay them anything. Does that sound about like what they're saying there?
Yeah.
David, is that, I mean, is that that's the best they're ever going to have, that we're going to allow them to have? Is that? They don't have any type of retirement and Social Security because they're not paying into it. So we just exploit them from now on? Well, they're exploiting us, but
Sounds like what he wants.
I mean, this is their message. Hey, what's your thoughts on that?
Restate that. I missed the first part.
Well, he had this big tirade, or Hunter Biden did, about that people are really upset about illegal immigration. And he says, how do you think your hotel rooms get clean? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think is going to wash your dishes? Who do you think is going to do your effing garden? This is the menial stuff that he wants illegals in this country doing. And this is really, I guess, the only jobs that he thinks they're fit for. Which granted, they're taking advantage of our system, but they're not going to have any type of benefits when they get where they can't work. They can't draw Social Security or anything. They've never paid into it. So that's the propaganda that they're wanting to push.
Well, I wouldn't put too much stock in anything Hunter Biden said anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, those are just talking points that they do. They all read from the same script. People will do the jobs. People have always done the jobs. It really doesn't matter. The problem has been since the virus time, a lot of people didn't go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
But that slowly has changed, and now, in most cases, um, there's not as many jobs available as there was.
Yeah.
So there'll be somebody to do those jobs. They're not really caring about those jobs. They're just using it as a talking point.
Mm. Seems like they all jump on board on that one too.
Well, it's called the human. They're trying to play on human emotion.
Chuck, he's in there crying now. I hope y'all are happy. Y'all done called him fat.
He wants food. That's your
Come
fault.
here, Chuckers. Come here, Chuckers. Don't you listen to him, Bubba. Don't you do it. No. Oh. Chuckers. Come here, you fatty. Oh, my goodness. Poor little Chuckers. He was in there crying. Yes, him was. Don't y'all feel bad making him cry? Look at this sweet, helpless, starving, innocent little one-eyed kitty cat. Don't y'all feel bad for making him cry? Look at that face. Oh, look at him. Look at him. And y'all call him fat. Oh, poor Chuckers. It's okay, listen.
You know, there's a video going around now of this woman, and people are responding. Multiple people are responding to it and doing dual videos of it with her about her saying, talking about her whole family being on Medicaid.
Oh my gosh.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
Yes.
Yes. And she talks about her husband being on Medicaid because because of him being disabled. I understand him being on it. Okay. And then she talks about her children being on Medicaid. And then she's on Medicaid. And that she wouldn't be able to get any of her medicines for free if she wasn't on Medicaid. She doesn't work. There's nothing wrong with her for her not being able to work. She gets food stamps. She gets she goes.
Housing.
She gets what, Jenna?
The housing. What
Yes.
pays her rent? Most
Yep.
of it.
Section 8 housing. She goes to food pantries to get food also, besides the food stamps. And so basically they're just getting handouts from everybody. And so, you know, she talks about if they do away with Medicaid, what are they supposed to do?
Get a job.
And that's what everybody is saying. There is no reason she can't work for her to get up and get a job and quit sponging off everybody else in the government.
Yeah, she's saying it's our job to take care of her and her kids.
Yeah, that it's the taxpayer's job to take care of her and her kids.
Well, the government has created this mess long ago when they created these areas where that's all people were expected to do was just live and exist.
Mm-hmm.
They never had a plan to drop off of those things. So they're generationally. I mean, it's generations of people that's been on.
Yeah.
You know, in these situations. That's all they ever know. That's all they know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you can't really fault. I mean, you can, but you can't really fault someone that is in that situation, and that's what they know. That's what they've been taught. That's what they know. They go out and get a job. It'll probably be something minimum wage or low income type. It's not going to match the benefits they get from not working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said, why would I want to go make a couple of $100 a week when I can make $7,000, $8,000 a month?
Yeah. You know, but here's the thing. this whole work requirement that they're starting in on the Medicaid, that could be a start. That could be a start of a change. There needs to be some type of work requirement. If you're able to work, get out there and work. And they're not even asking for full time. They said part time, 20 hours a week is what they're requiring on it. If you're able.
Yeah.
That's not for the elderly. That's not for the disabled. But that's for all these people out there like her that can work and just won't. But why should we feed her $7,000, $8,000 a month when we're out here struggling, trying to make our own? And they talk, and you talk about, and I'm making a huge assumption here. Is this white lady, black lady? It doesn't matter. White lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where's is that your white privilege that you're calling out? Is that your white privilege? I ain't never got nothing like that. Have you?
Mm-mm.
Have you? I
No.
know Dave had. You know. So who's got the privilege? Because I know that there's a bunch of everybody out there that milks this system, and they milk the system well. They know all the ins and outs. They grew up in it. They know it. Where's that right? You know, where's that right? Where is that everybody else that's out there struggling to pay for them for their free ride? You're about to bust about something.
Watching my son-in-law trying to get the cat to go out. He just looked at him and then looked at the door and was like, I don't think so. There he goes.
So he's a cat herder.
Yeah. But no, I agree. You know, one of my sisters went one time, single mom, 2 kids, was working her tail off at a carpet mill, but still was barely making ends meet, barely making it, and was living in the projects in Dalton, and she went to see if she could get food stamps just until she could get back on her feet, And you know what they told her?
What?
How'd you get here? She said, well, I drove my car. We'll go sell your car. Well, how am I supposed to get back and forth to work? That's not our problem.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. A single mother, 2 kids.
Wow. I wish she'd have got that on tape.
Barely above the poverty line. Barely making it above the poverty line.
That's crazy. You know, it seems like people that want a hand up to help them until they can get into a better situation can't get it. But if you're looking for a hand out, which is something completely different, hey, oh yeah, make you rely on us. It's another form of control too.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? A lot of the elderly and stuff like that, if they can get food stamps, do you know how much they get sometimes?
$12 to $24.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's sorry.
That is. What's that going to get you in this day and age?
Oh, I know. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing.
No. And it just, I'm trying to think of the right way to even word this, because it's a problem. And it's not just a problem with the fact that the government's doing it. It's the problem that people are willing to accept it and exploit it like that. They don't think nothing about exploiting the other citizens of the country just to get what they want. You know, they don't think about the other people out there struggling, trying to make ends meet and trying to get from A to B and trying to improve their lot in life the right way without, you know, they don't even care about that. You know,
Mm-mm.
that's that all me mentality that we have in this country now, it seems like,
Yeah.
you know. Ain't nothing about caring for your brother or your fellow citizens or anything like that. It's all about me, 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 me.
Well, you know, in the school system in the state of Georgia, they have something called McKinney-Vento law. And if a person is deemed, I think we've talked about this before, but if a person is deemed homeless, a child or a family, if they're deemed homeless, okay, that means they're living with someone else, can be a relative, you know, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a sister, you know, something like that. They're considered homeless. They're living in a hotel, motel, something like that. They're considered homeless. Of course, living in a car, anything like that, they're considered homeless. They get all these benefits from the state of Georgia. You know, when I was growing up, and I'm quite sure it's the same with all of y'all, when we were growing up, if you were living with a relative, you weren't considered homeless.
Mm-mm.
That was considered you had a roof over your head, you had a bed to sleep in, and you had food to eat.
Yeah.
And you were able to go to school. You got breakfast in the morning, you got lunch, and you had a meal at home that night. And you might have had to live there for a year or two, or, you know, 6 months, a year, or maybe even 2 years. But at least you had a roof over your head,
Mm-hmm.
and you weren't the wiser that you were struggling. Your mom and daddy them might have been struggling, or, you know, or whatever. But now they consider that homeless.
Mm.
Yeah, school administrators cannot like live at like campgrounds and stuff. They lose their job.
Wow.
I knew somebody that was going to build a house. They thought, well, sell ours, and then we'll just camp for 6 months while house being built. Can't do that. Can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, what's wrong, what I feel like is wrong about that is like they have what's called advocates, which they say is advocate for the student, but they're really not, because they don't understand what is right for the student.
Yeah.
Because I had a student that they considered homeless last year, and they had that said, oh no, we want to try to keep him in the school that he's currently in. Well, it put that kid getting up at 4:30 every morning to be able to catch a 5 o'clock bus to get to school on time.
Oh, wow.
That's not helping that kid.
Well, no. And here's another thought. On the flip side of this whole discussion, you know, about taking advantage of the system, look at where we are right now in this country in our housing situation. How much does it cost to rent an apartment?
Oh, I know.
How much does it cost to buy a house? All right, say you get all that. How much does your electricity cost?
Mm-hmm.
How much does your food cost? How much does your insurance cost? You know, when you figure all this together, you cannot make it on a single paycheck.
Mm-mm.
Not unless it's one heck of a paycheck. And that's not just for California, that's here in Georgia too.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've got to get a handle back on that too as a country because it's just ridiculous right now. You can't afford to rent an apartment. You can't afford to buy a house. You can't, I mean, these are just things you can't afford to do anymore. You
Mm-mm.
know, they're forcing people to go back to living with relatives. You know, have 3 or 4 people living in the same house. You know, it's just is what it is.
I
Uh,
saw somewhere like in Dalton, I saw it on a place for sale. It's like 1.39 acres. It's a it's a mobile home, a double wide. It's already set up. You know, it's got the ramp. I don't know what year model it is or anything, but they're wanting like $239,000 for it.
mhm.
But you know, everything's ready to go, which I don't think that's too bad for that. And you're getting 1.39 acres because that's
Okay.
enough part. That's enough to have a garden on. That's
Yeah.
enough to have chickens on. You know, that's enough to have a little bit of, you know, that's enough land to have a little bit of things to do on.
Yeah. You know,
Um, you know, when you can find something like that you can do something with, as far as like a garden, a small little farm, you know, nothing huge, but just something small, you know, take advantage of something like that.
yeah. Yeah. You can supplement your food bill real quick with a decent
Yeah.
sized garden. It don't even have to be that big.
Mm-mm.
So, mm,
You know, back after during, I think it was War WW2. Um, I can't say it because I get tongue twisted. Um, they
y-
said encouraged families to start what's called a victory garden.
yeah.
They need to encourage families to do that again.
Yeah.
You know, they're not saying have these lavish gardens. They're saying have enough to supplement what you need. And you could even work with your neighbors and say, hey, I'll plant this and this and this. Why don't you plant this, this, and this? And we can share.
Yeah.
Uh.
Absolutely. But, you know,
Depends on your neighbor.
Well, it does.
They might take all of it.
It does.
you know, there's so much that we could do as a country. And we're right now at a point to where things can go either way, it seems like. And I'm thinking everything's going to get better. And I'm hoping it is. I pray that it is. You know, but you know, you weren't here a while ago, but I would like Dave, if you would start us off. I want to do a prayer before we get off here tonight for sure. You know, to pray for our country, to pray for everything that's going on, to pray for the ones that need healing, the ones that are struggling. Now, and our leaders. Let's put a good prayer out. Let's remember the ones over in Texas, and you know, that have lost loved ones, and you know, everything that's going on right now, and the division and healing in this country. So, Dave, if you'd be willing to start us off on that, I think that'd be a pretty good way to spend the last 4 or 5 minutes of the show.
All right, let's pray. Father, we thank thee, Lord, tonight that we can come and pray, Lord. We come before the throne of grace boldly, and humbly, and we ask you, Lord, to look over these many things that we've talked about and many others that are out there that we haven't talked about. Your leadership and blessing would be upon our nation. Our nation is like all nations. It has sins that need to be answered for, and we need a change in the hearts of the people in America. Uh, we are divided. The only thing that brings us together is not policy. The only thing that can bring us together is the blood of Jesus Christ. And Father, we ask you, Lord, to touch our leaders, lead them in the right way. We know that thy will be done in all things. And we just ask you to give an extra special blessing to those that are struggling tonight with their health, their finances, or emotional or relationship or whatever it may be. May you strengthen them, Lord. Help us to be a nation that's, Lord, not so medicated, Lord, that we are able to function without those things, Lord. And teach people, give them the wisdom to know what to take, what not to take, and Lord, to make get their bodies as healthy as possible. Lord, we do pray for the lost tonight. So many do not know Christ, and we pray today that the gospel will be presented to the masses, and we'll see a great revival sweep across the land here in the last days of the church age. We thank you, Lord, for the work of Calvary. Thank you for, Lord, saving my soul, and I'm thankful for those that answered the call to preach that were there to present the gospel to me those many years ago. And may we all be evangelists for the gospel and to the lost, Lord, that are every day they're taking a chance for the eternity to be apart from Christ. We ask these things in Christ's name.
Miss Janice?
Oh, gee, y'all go ahead. I'm not good at that.
All right, then, Miss Elizabeth.
I'll let y'all have it tonight.
Your Heavenly Father, thank you for all the blessings that you give to us, many of them that we don't even realize. And thank you for all the blessings that we see and those that we don't. Your Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of good friends and the people that we have on our show here tonight. These two ladies have been real good friends to us, and we greatly do appreciate both of them. Dear Heavenly Father, the people that come into our show that interrupt and stuff, we ask a special blessing upon them. We ask for a softening of heart and a good gospel kick in the butt for them. And dear Heavenly Father, I very much agree with Dave on people don't need to be as much medicated in this day and age as they need to be Christianated. Help them find their way, Lord. And those that are struggling with their health, emotional, everything, be with them, be with our farmers as they're starting to bring in their crops now. They need the right weather. Bless them, Lord. Give them what they need. These poor people over in Texas that have lost people in the floods and had their homes and their families wrecked, please be with them. And that goes for anyone in the country that is struggling with any type of tragedy like that. Be with them, Lord. Guide them, lead them, save them. Bring them to you. And we ask you for all and thank you for all in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
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 But thank you all both so much. Miss Jennifer, you came all the way down to Camilla. Miss Elizabeth, you donate your time. Miss Jennifer's on here a lot. Y'all both give time and effort and get you some stuff. And, you know, we do appreciate it very, very much.
Shopping in the store. Thank you so much. I see that shirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're going to have to get a None of Your Business shirt from Miss Elizabeth and get it to her.
Yeah.
She needs a None of Your Business.
We need to put you're going to Hayo in the in the store.
Steve, you're going to Hayo. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Barry. Look, and we want everybody out there to know, we do pray on this show, and they're heartfelt, and we want it to be there for everybody. If you have a need, send it to us. We'd love to pray for you, with you at Yahoo, at Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. Send it to us. We would greatly appreciate it. It's as I've heard David say before, it is a privilege to pray and to be able to pray. And he's absolutely right. All right.
All right.
Anybody else got anything else for tonight?
I can't
No.
think of anything.
Dave, you got anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Mama Said Tonight on Southern Fried Podcast. Dave may have a show tomorrow or tomorrow evening.
Glad to hear that, Dean.
What-
Glad to hear that.
Good,
Oh,
Dean.
that's right. Is his mom doing good?
Yeah, it says mom's doing better.
Okay.
What?
All right. All right. So, Dave, you gonna be on in the morning or tomorrow evening?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And me and Dave will both be back here Wednesday morning, bright and squirrely. And we'll be here Wednesday night for Hump Day Views and Ben.
Get your coffee.
Yeah, get your coffee out there. Southern Fried Coffee. Oh my goodness, it is a thing. Oh, here, let's put it up there. Mine's supposed to be here tomorrow, sir. Mine got held up. I ain't too wild about that, but it's gonna be here tomorrow. All right, y'all have a great night. We will
Y'all too.
see y'all next time. Salute.
Bye, y'all.
God bless y'all.
What is the name of the game?